In this video, I'm going to show you how to graph a quadratic function by analyzing its standard form. So what does that mean? That means we start with the function given in standard form, and we're not going to factor it or complete the square. We're just going to do the entire analysis from here. So first thing is to interpret is the y-intercept. So quickly we can observe the y-intercept. It's always going to be y equals c. Next, we go for x-intercepts. To find x-intercepts, we would have to solve the quadratic equation by setting up the quadratic formula. So it's always going to be this. So if these values turn out to be nice, then we can use them. But if they're not going to be nice, then we're just going to use this part of the quadratic formula to find the axis of symmetry. After we find the axis of symmetry, we're going to find the y value of the vertex by evaluating the function at this x value. By then we would have the axis of symmetry, the vertex, the y-intercept. We can reflect the y-intercept over the axis of symmetry to find an additional point, and by then we would have 3 or 5 points, which should make graphing very easy. So let's do this for our function. Let's start with y-intercept. It's -3. This is the y-intercept. Let's find the x-intercepts. Or we can, just to show you how powerful this method is, let's skip the x-intercepts step and let's find the axis of symmetry directly. So the axis of symmetry will be x equals minus b over 2a, minus b in this case is -2 over 2a, it's just 2. So we have 2 over 2, 1. So x equals 1 is the axis of symmetry. So right away we can reflect the y-intercept. So we already have 2 points in the axis of symmetry. So one thing that we still have to find is the value of the function at 1 that will give us the y-coordinate of the vertex. So 1 minus 2 minus 3 is -4. So the y-coordinate is at -4. Remember that the leading coefficient always can be interpreted as a stretch factor. So here we still know that it's a standard parabola. So we can graph it. Starting from here, we go 1 out, 1 up, 2 out, 4 up. So these are our x-intercepts that we could have found by using quadratic formula, but it seems like we saved some time by not using quadratic formula and going straight to the axis of symmetry. And 2 more points. At 3 it's going to be 9 up. So it's going to be these points. So this is the graph of the parabola obtained by analyzing the equation in standard form.